Tux Yarding challenge. So we have here one of our team representatives, Barry Knight, with his dog Larners, Mavis. So the yard people are just preparing the sheep and letting 3 sheep out here. It's got 3 jolly jumbucks come out there. The sheep have come up here a bit of a trot. So Mavis has done a good job here to try and block them and stop them. He's got to get them back towards the fence and walk through the gap along the fence before he can start. So Mavis is just trying to bring these sheep back up here to the start so that they can commence the course. So the sheep are just trying to have a little look at Mavis here. They're just asking a bit of a question here of Mavis, just seeing if she's going to be strong enough to get them around the course. Mavis is trying to let them know that she means business. So he's just got to get them onto the left-hand side of these panels here so that they can go through the gap. There we go, that's a bit better direction now to be able to help that. So we've got beautiful weather here today at Ashburton, New Zealand. Up, 1, 2, 3, through the gap. So now we can continue along here to the bridge. So the judges are looking for a nice flow of stock and straight lines. So Barry's got them walking along there nicely now. They had a bit of a trot out. He's heading towards the bridge. Mavis is doing a job here, just steering them along a little bit, keep them on course. He's got them nice, look at that, beautifully up on the bridge. So now Barry's got to walk up across the bridge and push the sheep off. So a few fun facts we have here for you today is that the reason it's called a Tux, which is Tux, that's a brand of food from Purina, and they sponsor all the yarding challenges. So the obstacles spell out the word Tux, Tux. So the first obstacle that now Barry's approaching is the T for the Tux. So that's up along a fence, and the panels spell out a T, shape of a T. So he's now just getting Mavis to hold these sheep along the wall, I guess. And Barry's just walking them along nicely. So you can see the T there along the back wall. Interestingly, we don't know what the scores are that you get. So the judges do the scores, and then they have the top number of dogs get to run in a final the next day. So you just have to wait and see at the end and see who's on the top couple of scores. Another fun fact was when the 2003 team were over here, Malcolm Taylor and Paulo came yarding challenger as well and had the top 2 scores on the leaderboard. Back then, the top 2 scores for all the Tux challenges were invited back to the championships. So Paul did return in 2004 for the championships, as he was still eligible. He didn't have success in the finals, but he still came and competed, and it's a great effort. So he's now at the U for the Tux. So there's the panels spell out a U, so he's got to get the sheep in at the top of the U. And then once they're in there, the dog holds them into the shape, and the handler opens the gate at the bottom to let them out. So nicely done there to push them into the U. So here we go. Mavis has just got to hold them in there. Barry's got to open the gate, and he's not allowed to take his hand off the gate. So they've come through, and now Barry shuts the gate while Mavis holds the sheep here. And now he goes towards the Maltese cross. The course, there's 11 minutes available to complete the course. Most dogs have been going around in 8-ish minutes this morning, so that's pretty good. So there is plenty of time allocated. So they're well done, in straight into the cross there. And then out the top side here, and they'll come up to the right hand side of the screen and have to come back through the cross in the next direction. So we've got here Barry Knight from Australia with his dog Larners, Mavis, completing the second half of the cross. Well done. Oop, they're heading to the pen. Got a bit of a spring in their step now. Mavis is there to try and block them from going around the pen. So there's a circle there that Barry has to stand in to work the pen. He's just got to bring them back around to the front of the pen here so that he can put them back in, put them in the pen. There we go, nicely done. So he just wants to get them in the pen there. Once they're clear of the entry of the pen, then the handler can shut the gate. So Mavis is holding them in the pen. Well done, Barry. We'll be back shortly with Jessica Kimpton for Australia in about 3 or 4 dogs.